I needed to get a read. Well, I'm in a better headspace now. I'm all cleaned up. I don't smell like shit. I I I'm the master of misreading shit, and now I'm at a better spot to be able to. I'm not in a position where, well, I can tell you straight. I can talk straight to you now, Jennifer. Now, Jennifer. I fucking never forgive you for that shit. Um, because I know you love me now. You love me again. So anything I had to say to you, I don't have to say shit to you. I didn't have to do any of this. But I did it because I love you. And I needed to know things for myself. Your whole YouTube is about... It's about two things. It's about sticking it to him. While vicariously, at the same time, sometimes sticking it to me. But also about trying to get him in a position that you can, get your revenge on him. You want nothing more but to have him come crawling back so you can do everything that he did to you. And that's all. And you've done that. You've set up traps for him. Like when you're reading tarot cards. You used me a little bit. A lot of it. To see if you could invoke anything out of him. Not knowing that I'm too much of a threat to him. Because when the playing field is evened and you're not at his beck and call and you're not fighting his battles, you can see how much of a weakling he is. Even if you ran forces and you got back with him and you got on there and you started fucking trying to humiliate me, the only thing you would do is make yourself look like a piece of shit. I misread the whole thing because you didn't know I was being subject to narcissistic abuse. You had no idea I've been going through it since I was a kid. But it's made a lot of sense. You can understand me a lot better now. You and I aren't so alike. I mean, you and I aren't so different. Fucking language thing. That's what you need to understand the most. How fucking complex it is to fucking understand anything, let alone when you're speaking in riddles. Let alone when you're speaking some dipshit. And now that you're in love with me again, you should know I tell you this shit because I've got a little bit of power now. I've got some power on you. You're in my trap. You're in my spell again. And you know you are. You're trapped in my spell again. And it's a good thing because I'm not a malicious person. But I got your heart again. And I'm not going to hurt it. I'm not going to damage it. I'm going to protect it. I'm going to shield it. Wasn't a good look for you. It's not a good look for you. The same thing I did with you, you do with him. And it's not a good idea. You got thrown for the ringer, I know that. I can tell. You know exactly how they work. You know it better than anybody. And you, in turn, start acting like them. Because I see what you're trying to do with him. Trying to get him. Trying to fucking get back your revenge on him. I can see that you were just like me. You've been subject to it. Everything you were doing to me. When I do something mean to you, it's because I saw you doing those things that I've seen my mom do to me. And I'll get confused over shit. What I need you to do now is to stop running from me. I cleared your debt. I'm doing everything that you actually asked from me. I started to rebuild your reputation. Don't worry, people noticed. You may not have known what I'm capable of, but people act like they don't fucking notice me. You know goddamn well I'm way too entertaining for the people not to pay attention to. I'm actually pretty exceptional. Anything I set my mind to, I do. I'm very talented. I'm actually a pretty amazing man. It's a gamble now. Whatever. When you can start to give me more love, you gotta trust that I'm not gonna fuck you over. I'm not gonna just stop. Because I think that's what your biggest fear is. You do that now, but we'll see what happens when you have me. I'm not giving up this time. You should have left me for that stud, that Italian stallion, Antonio. Like, I don't know what the fuck you were thinking, man. He's better than me in every way, shape, or form. You think about the delicious fucking pizza you could have had, man. Fucking, do you even think? Are you even fucking thinking? You fucking pizza whenever you want it. And you could have been his little Guido bitch. Fucking, wouldn't you have had fun fucking torturing me then? Hope you kill yourself. But no. I'm back to base X. I'm back to base X. I'm gonna get the kids some presents. Your packages seem to never have showed up, but I'm reporting it as soon as I fucking figure it out. But I'm gonna get you some nice shit. We're good. Because even though you did this whole thing for him, you did this whole thing because he fucked you up. You subconsciously can't hide the fact that you love me. You love me more than anybody. Even when you're trying to play traps on him. Even when you're trying to get him his... You were married. That's not why I'm crying. The police are bullies. I haven't heard from my stalker. He hasn't messaged me, so he must be in jail. And then you're gonna have... you want to tell my mom off, and you want to tell him off. Because you're pissed off. Because you think I moved on. And then you want to torture me a little bit, like be like, well, this is how it's going to be. You sure you want to love me? Because this is how it's going to be. You're going to be miserable. No, I'm not. Because I see through right through that bullshit. Because you're my old Jennifer. You're my Jennifer. And you're not fooling shit. You almost did. Holy shit, you almost did. But you didn't. And I'm just telling you now that I have you again. Don't. You should be wanting to go find somebody nice and tall, handsome. Somebody at the gym. That'd be fucking fucked up, though, because, I mean, it is kind of my fucking family. Everybody there knows me. And nobody's there that I've slept with, so it's nothing you'd have to worry about. I can think of. I've been on dates. No. Yeah, I've been on dates with a couple people, but some have large butts. But I haven't slept with them, and they don't mean nothing to me. But they're exactly where they want to be. They want to have me where you can have me. So I guess, man, don't make it hard on me when I bring shit over and want to give you love, please. Please don't. I love you, baby cakes. I love you and all your craziness. And I promise you, you're worth every bit of heartache, every bit of pain, every bit of sorrow. Every time I feel bad, every time you humiliate me, every time you embarrass me, you are worth it. And there's not anybody else in the world that I would